And as you open it up, obviously the first thing is gonna be the what? Hello everybody. Normally 13 is a symbol of bad luck, but today that's not the case. Inside this very beautiful box, I have the newest iPhone 13. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. There it is. Look at that beautiful box. And as you open it up, obviously the first thing is gonna be the what? Psych! This video is being recorded on the iPhone 13. And now to the actual unboxing. I've been using this phone for about a week now, and let me tell you, it is a banger. First thing that you obviously notice about the phone, that the screen is beautiful. It has an XDR display that sounds complicated, but trust me, it has a lot of vibrance and it looks really beautiful. Talking about everything on the screen, the notch, let's talk about that. Width-wise, it's gotten lesser, and height-wise, it's gotten a little more. So it comes a little more into your video, but it's very negligible. It still has a very similar form factor to the prior iPhones. It has a very nice grip on it that I feel like is very comfortable for most people of regular size hands. If you're some massive dude like Shaquille O'Neal, then obviously it's gonna look like a pea in your hand, but otherwise for regular folks it's good. It has nice aluminum sides and a very glossy back that looks really good on camera, but is also a fingerprint magnet. And there is still no USB Type-C for the charging. It still has a lightning port, which is completely different from what it has on the MacBook Air, which I don't understand. If both the products had a Type-C, wouldn't it be more comfortable? Wouldn't it be better for the ecosystem if there was one charger that charges both devices? Each of the 13 models have the same or even better sensor that was available on the 12 Pro Max from last year. And if you ask me, that is a massive upgrade, because at the price of what was a 12 or 12 mini last year, you're getting the sensors of 12 Pro Max, which is a massive upgrade. Something Apple didn't tell you about was the speakers, and let me tell you, the speakers are absolutely banger. Let me just play something for you real quick. As you can tell, the speakers are really loud and they really pack a punch. You know, it's probably enough for any sort of viewing, even if it is a bunch of people along with you. Now, the refresh rate on the iPhone 13, not the Pro and Pro Max, the 13, is still capped to 60 Hz. I still don't understand how a flagship phone still has a refresh rate of 60 Hz. That makes zero sense to me. It's 2021. Alright, what do you think about my opinion? Are you judging me? Okay, at least. The Apple iPhone 13 goes up to 1000 nits compared to 12 Pro Max's 800 nits. That is a significant amount of boost that you can really tell the difference in when you're out and about in sunlight. Because I know how tough it is to be out there and glare at your phone like a goddamn blind idiot. One thing I'm crazily impressed with, apart from the camera, which I will get to very soon, is the battery life. The battery life on this phone is absolutely killer. It lasts a good 7-8 hours on a regular day of use. It is genuinely mind-blowing. I would never expect an Apple to be this good. Apple claims this gives about 2.5 hours more. I really genuinely realized how good it was when I came to my girlfriend's place. That day we had to take a couple of photos for the brand promotion, and we were taking photos and videos for a good 2 hours. Like minimum, and we saw a bunch of shit on Instagram after that, and a lot of usage, heavy usage, like for a solid 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
And I still had about 60% charge on my phone.
JJ,
Yeah, she's changing because she has the iPhone. Yeah, she has the iPhone 11.
Prettier than yours.
It's not about pretty, it's about how good the performance is. There are companies out there that are providing 60 watts, 120 watts, 200 watts. And Apple is still stuck on a cute, measly 20 watt. That takes a good solid hour and a half, if not 2 hours to completely charge your phone. Oh, by the way, put on airplane mode and charge it. It'll charge double as fast. A life hack for you.
What do you mean 2 hours? I put my iPhone 11 charged today morning. It took me 4 hours. My mom was like, what the fuck? It's so expensive and it doesn't charge.
Alright, now to the most awaited and important thing that people even get iPhones for, besides the security and slow charge, the camera. The camera on this phone is an absolute monster. Many people made memes about how the Apple engineers just went, what can we do new this year? And then just But that is definitely not the case, because the current cameras that are there on the 13 have massive sensors that are the same as the iPhone 12 Pro Max that give a beautiful output. Let me show you a few quick samples. This image was literally taken at 11:42 in the night, where even I couldn't see the details of the place. Here is a sample of the 1080p that goes all the way to 60 frames per second. And now this is 4K 60 frames per second. And if you're someone who takes a lot of videos and photos from the front camera, then let me tell you this. If you like this footage, you know what to do. Also, one thing I really like is the shortcuts for double tap or triple tap on the back. I take the phone, double tap it on the back, and the camera is open. Pretty cool. The wide angle this year about is a very nice one compared to last year. I feel like the quality of the wide angle has drastically been increased, and I'm not complaining. The videos in general, you know, is going to be really good on the iPhone. Now, for the newest feature that Apple has added this year to the iPhone 13s is the brand new cinematic mode. And let me tell you this, it is very nice. It is so good. This is a sample of the cinematic mode on the front camera, and yeah, it looks pretty crisp, to be honest. Here is the cinematic mode on the back camera. There's my girlfriend lying down like a lazy piece of shit in the back. The fuck? And you can see how I'm shifting the focus from the camera to the wall, now her, and back to the camera. As you can see, the rack focus, as they call it, is pretty fast and is very efficient. Look here, babe. Wow, you. I mean, I see the edges being a little choppy at the moment, but I'm pretty sure a couple of software upgrades will do it a world of good. And the best thing about the cinematic is that you can change the focus rack even after you've taken the video, which is a really cool feature. One thing that I don't really understand is that the cinematic mode is being capped at 1080p at 30 frames, which wouldn't really make sense, because if you're talking about taking cinematic, it needs to be good quality, and 1080p is not exactly the best quality that an iPhone can offer. The reason I went for the iPhone 13 is that I already have M1 MacBook Air, unboxing here if you want to check it out, and I felt like Apple has one of the best ecosystems regardless of what you have to say about them, and I wasn't really hesitant getting into it because I know for a fact that the M1 MacBook Air works really well, and it's a very seamless ecosystem to get into once you're in it. And my girlfriend got an iPhone 11 herself, so transferring files from my phone to either her phone or my own laptop is a very easy process now. And that's it from me today, guys. That was a review after using the iPhone 13 for a week. Let me know what else you'd like me to make a video about, whether you want a camera comparison to a different phone, a battery drain, a charging test, whatever it is, let me know down in the comments below. Until the next time, always remember, life is
good.
I came to my girlfriend's place, who's here, like a baby duck looking at me.